gosh. Chat, hello, hi. It's kind of been a minute since I've done a video like this, since I've done an intro like this, so let me see if I still got it. Okay, hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Lucky Wolf, and today I'm going to be playing in a VGC Regulation H tournament. I am going to be using a team that I did use to win, a tournament as well. This is a team that it's a best of one team, and it's a team that I'm working on to take to the second GC. I did get 3 whole championship points from the first GC, but I brought more of like a balanced team with much longer games, and that just didn't feel like the right speed for me personally. So this team is much more of a hyper offensive, hyper aggressive team. So let's just jump into kind of like the team breakdown. This is the team that I did use to win the ladder tournament. I'm going to be using the exact same team today, except that I did change on the original team. The Terra type on the Mousehold was Terra Normal. I am now running Terra Ghost as another way to avoid super effective fake out. No, sorry, to avoid fake out, but also to avoid super effective, fighting type damage as well. And as you can see, I am rocking what I like to call the fake mouse ape, which is when you see my team, and I specifically put Mousehold and Annihilate next to each other. When you see my team, you probably think, oh, that's going to be Beat Up Annihilate. The other reason you might think that is because Whimsicott also gets Beat Up. So it would just make so much sense for me to be running Beat Up Annihilate, for me to be running Beat Up Mousehold and Beat Up Whimsicott. That way I have 2 ways to activate the Rage Fist. But instead, I'm actually running Scarf with Final Gambit. So the whole idea is to kind of be able to catch people off guard with the Final Gambit or with just Scarf Close Combat or anything like that. I also do have coaching, so I can go coaching into my Mousehold and then get +1 pop bombs off. Additionally, I can go coaching into my fish to be able to get +1 absolutely massive adaptability boosted damage off as well. So that's kind of the whole idea there. Additionally, I am rocking the Whimsicott and the String Cheese. I am rocking the Whimsicott and the Golden Go. And I actually this is modest Terra Steel Specs Golden Go. And I do feel like, at least for me, when I am playing a global challenge, I like to have a zoom mode, like what I like to refer to as a zoom mode. And the Tailwind and Make It Rain just feels like such a good zoom mode to have on this team. You may think you take resisted damage from the Golden Go, but truly, not very much is actually taking resisted damage from the Golden Go. I will say though, I've played a decent amount with this team. Obviously, I won this tournament, and then I played in 2 other tournaments, but one of them I only got the chance to do 1 game, and then the other one, I think I did a couple games, but one was really early in the morning, and then one was later in the day, so I played a little part of each of them. And so there are definitely weaknesses to the team. I think a big weakness for this team is fast size spam. Trick Room size spam, if I can call it correctly, and if it's not Sash and Didi, usually if they lead in Didi Hat or in Didi Arm Rouge or something like that, you could usually do something like, they click follow me, you can usually do something like Final Gambit into the Ndidi, KO that, then the Pop Bomb gets redirected and you can KO the Trick Room setter, putting you in a decent spot. You did have to pay with your whole Annihilate, but you get rid of 2 of their Pokemon, they don't get Trick Room, you can bring in something in the back, right? But fast size spam can be a problem. We don't have our own terrain. I also only have 1 Psychic type resistance in the Golden Go, so things can get very scary very fast. Additionally, sand. Sand, I'm gonna lump 2 things together, sand or Garchomp Tailwind. What am I supposed to do into ground types? Look at my team. What am I clicking into ground types, Because, that means that they have a ground type that will be able to outpace the Golden Go. which is just very, very troublesome. The Golden Go does not have a defensive Terra, so I can't go haha Terra flying, I can't go haha Terra water and just not die to the attack. That is not an option for me. So those are definitely two things to look out for. Like, additionally, I have no Pokemon immune to ground as well. And I wouldn't say that this team is finished. That's why I'm going to be playing these games today. Like I said, I already changed a Terra type. But this team's not quite finished, but I like the way a lot of it plays. I think something more along the lines of hyper offense is what I want to bring to this next GC. Unfortunately, the tour did start 2 hours ago, like maybe 2 hours and 15 minutes ago or so, so I won't have time to, this will not be this won't be a full, like 3 hour or 2 hour tournament run, but I definitely wanted to get some games in. I wanted to record some games for YouTube as well, so without further ado, let's hop into some games. Okay, sorry, I got into this game, I literally got into this game, and then forgot that I still had, like, the tournament picture up. Oh my gosh. I can really tell it's been a minute since I've recorded a battle video! But I hope y'all enjoy the battle video, even though I haven't been recording and uploading battle content. I have still been streaming VGC, like, 4 days a week. I've been hosting tournaments. I participate in, like, 3 to 4 Reg Age tournaments a week. I also do some viewer battles. I do some best of 3 viewer battles. I also do I'm trying to do more best of 3 tournaments as well. Okay. We do have our first team. This is kind of interesting, actually. The Berserker, okay. This is just a mechanic I don't know. Does Berserker, I assume Berserker's ability, Steely Spirit, only increases the power of Steel-type moves on your side of the field, like, not on the field in general, so that's definitely something for me to think about. Okay. I do like Tailwind ultimately, though. I do think I can probably go something like this. Bask. I don't know. I kind of do like the Annihilate here, to be completely honest. I do like the Ursaluna as well, but I'm gonna go Annihilate, but I'm gonna click Done. I do think a case could be made for Ursaluna. I do not think this is a mouse game. I definitely could be wrong, but I don't think this is a mouse game, because mouse can't really hit either of the steel types particularly well. Additionally can be intimidated, all that kind of stuff. Oh my gosh, they let it. Oh my gosh, they let it, it's here. Okay. Berserker does get Fake Out, if I'm not mistaken, right? I could go Terra Ghost. I kind of want to go Terra Steel, if I'm being completely honest with you, though, but I don't think I can afford to. Am I supposed to lock my... I, like, need to Terra both, which is the problem here. I could also give the Berserker specs, which is very real. I'm going to prioritize my Golden Go here. I'm going to prioritize the Golden Go. We'll see what they want to do, though. Because, like, there's a very good chance I lose my Whim. Okay, they're also going to Terra. Okay. This is probably their Golden Go. So, probably Terra Steel. We see that either I'm winning a speed tie or I'm faster. So that is also very important to note. I believe I went first there. Okay, yep. So I am gonna lose my Whim, but I will get very, very good damage. Okay, it is a speed tie. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Big live on 4, let's go. Let's go, I need to live on 4. Okay, they go to minus. Sorry, just -1. So we are speed tying here. Very, very important to note. Great damage. The fact that we're speed tying is what's awkward here, but I think I can probably click close combat. I do think I bring my Annihilate in. I am Scarf. They Terra their only... No, they have one other ghost type. I don't think they want to swap that mon in. Like, because they're still just gonna take so much damage, I think. I guess their Berserker could be faster than me. Okay, they let me get this close combat, which is pretty big, I think. I am locked into it, though, which is very important to note if they do have their Ghost type. I just don't know Berserker speed. Okay, we are faster. This should KO the Berserker. Let's see. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Okay. Okay. So this is gonna really come down to what their last two mons are. I don't think you... Maybe you do bring Incineroar here. That is Incineroar, I think. It's gotta be, yeah. Oh, it's actually Incineroar. Okay. That's kind of big. That's kind of big here. So I do get to click close combat. I guess the question is, do I still lose this game? I'm gonna click Make It Rain. I do believe this should KO. Oh, no priority move? Okay, hold on, wait. Are we coming back? Chat, are we coming back? Probably not. The answer is probably not. But taking out the ins in there is really big. And I get to Make It Rain off. I know I'm -2, but check out this damage. Like, I'm telling you. Yeah, that's very solid damage. And if they're going for something like... Oh, they're Grass Pledge. Oh, they clicked Pledge. Oh, it crit. that crit actually probably does matter. I'm trying to think if I should swap here, though. I think I do swap my Golden Go. Because either way, that puts me in a position... Because the Rillaboom can only go after one. The Rillaboom can only go after one here. So this puts me in a position where I have Bastia Legion. Where it's like... Right, so here's my thought process here. My thought process here is the Rillaboom has single target moves. And while I am very, very susceptible to those single target moves... Oh, okay, Bask actually devours that, so this is absolutely fine, because this is going to probably KO, yeah. Okay, that was a very, very scary game. Like, this is sometimes how the team feels. Like, literally turn 1, they took my Whimsicott 5 free. They took my Whimsicott 100% 5 free, I lived on 4 HP, but then I was just able to absolutely run through them with my Scarf Annihilate. Like, I was able to bait them into tearing their Ghost type, so then my Scarf close combat was super effective, and that kind of just sealed the game from there. Then, they had already Terra'd. You can't fake out my Annihilate, because I'm a Ghost type, so then I was just able to close combat into the Incineroar, right? So, even though the beginning of that game felt suspect, thank you all so much for sticking with me, we were able to close it out. Really, really fast game, and we're gonna hop into a game 2. Okay, we got game 2 coming up, and it's like an eerily similar team. It is definitely an eerily similar team. I'm glad I'm gonna be cutting out the time between matches, because like I said, this is like the latter half of the tour, so sometimes in ladder tours, you know, people will play a lot in the beginning, but then it gets a little bit slower towards the end. So this did take me a minute to find the game, but this is an extremely scary team. Wait, is this the Chuppa 6? Is this the Chuppa 6 here? Because I really do feel like Whim Goldie I can do. There are 2 normal types, but I do like Bastia Legion a lot. Two ghost types, so unfortunately I don't think it's Mousehold's time to shine. I also think Ursaluna makes a lot of sense. Like, EP, Earth Power is going to be hitting things pretty hard. They do potentially have redirection on the mouse if it is the Chuppa team. I'm gonna go Annihilate again, even though I think this could very easily be Ursaluna. That's just something, that's something I have to keep. Maybe it should have been Ursaluna, actually. That is a fantastic lead card. If for whatever reason you do see this ever, just know Shade Walker, that was a great card. I'm gonna click literally my favorite move. I'm gonna click literally my favorite move. Which is this. And I think, honestly, like, if they Tailwind, I Encore, I could Trick. So that's another thing about the team. That's definitely another thing about the team. They probably swap out into their Ensign, but I think I'm okay with that. But that's another thing about the team, is that I don't think I'm utilizing Trick enough. Like, I think there are definitely times where I get my brain gets a little bit too damage pilled, you know? I'm like, I should be clicking damage, and I think there's real times where I should be clicking, there are real times where I should be clicking, Trick. Like, I think this could be a really fun time to give that Dragonite Trick. Yeah, that's resisted damage on that Golden Go. That's gross. Okay, so I just Encore there, but they probably swap out, I would think. And you make it rain, yep. Okay, I'm gonna do something fun, if they let me. They could be E-Speed. They could definitely be E-Speed, but I'm gonna do something fun if they let me. Which I believe is going to be Endeavor Make It Rain. Oh, they actually protect. Okay, that's a great protect. That is a really nice protect, but I still think it's fine. No Endeavor 5 me. I predicted that they would swap out instead of protecting. Okay, I KO'd that. So now I get to Encore the Dragonite if I want to. We do get a nice little crit, so I will absolutely take that. This is where I think you probably bring in your Incineroar, if you have it. Ah, okay. That is also completely fair. I still see no reason why I don't click this. They can go for Vacuum Wave, yep. That makes sense. Maybe I'm supposed to be saving my Whimsicott there, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna get so much damage here. Yeah, like, see? That's just gross! I'm at minus a billion! I'm at minus 1 billion! They did not already Terra, which is the important thing to note, but I'm gonna bring out my Annihilate here just in case their last is Incineroar. Like, I want that boost. Give me that boost. It's Basque. Okay. What do I lock myself into here? Honestly. Does it have to be close combat? It might have to be close combat. Could be Gambit, though. As long as they're not Ghost type, I kind of like Gambit. This is a really tough call. I think I'm probably supposed to be swapping out here, but let's see. Okay, the Terra is that. Is it Terra Fire? Because that's what Chuppel was running. It is Terra Fire, so I believe this is the Chuppa team in that case. So this is the regional winning team. Oof. Okay, I should have swapped out in that case. Yeah, we're not gonna KO here. Ooh, yeah, this is... I think I should lose this now. I should have swapped out my... Yeah, let me think. I guess they could go after my Annihilate, which would be interesting. They do, actually. Okay. It's gonna come down to... Yeah, I think I always lose here. Because their Basculegion should... I'm not a super fast Basculegion. So their Basculegion should always be faster. Yeah, if I swapped out my Golden Go there, I think I would be in a way better spot. It still would be tough, but I'd be in a way better spot. But they should always be faster here. Oh, wait, they click... Okay, are they doubling? Interesting double. Okay. Is this Sash Basculegion? Yes, okay. This is a really tough call. This is a really, really, really tough call. That was a very interesting double up from my opponent. Very, very interesting double up. Do I protect on their protect? I guess that's the question. They should never be protecting in this situation, though, I don't think. But maybe... No, they know I'm not Sash, so they should never be protecting. They should never be protecting. I'm gonna protect, though. Maybe we can catch him on a Blood Moon? Okay. I did catch him on the Blood Moon. This is just a 50-50 of do they protect their Basculegion? Because they have to know, I know they can't click a Blood Moon here, right? They know, I know they can't click a Blood Moon. So if I attack into the Basculegion, I win. But if I attack into the Basculegion and they protect, I lose. This is a really tough game. Oh, we got him! Okay, sorry, I had to pop off. This is the regional winning team! This is a 50-50, and this is the regional winning team! Let's go! Okay. Because they're at 1, so I click Jet. Ooh, this one felt so good, chat. Yo, I fought. Let's go. A crit, a double crit, bazillion, quadzillion crit was never gonna get me there. Hey, let's go. That one felt good because I like made the call right. You know, when you get that, you're just in there. I know. It's like the situation of like, I know, they know, I want to go for this. That one felt crazy. That one felt crazy. Yo, dang, what a good game too. Little bit of a longer game as well, but what a good game too. I will catch ya in game 3 for today. I actually need to take a breath. In between game 2 and game 3, I am gonna take a breath. Like, that got me too hype. That got me, chat, that got me too hype. So I'll see you in game 3. I actually forgot to mention Fast Sun. Did I forget to mention Fast Sun in the beginning of the video when I said what we have trouble against? Because, like, look at me. What am I supposed to do? Look at me. Yeah, this is arguably, actually, how could I forget about this matchup? This is arguably maybe the worst matchup. Indeed, you know. Indeed. And this is why, so the team we just played, was the Pittsburgh winning team, was the Chuppa Cross team that did win, and Chuppa was running Terra Fire on Vested Ursaluna Blood Moon, and I actually think that may be a very, very good option for me. I'm just running Terra Normal for the extra damage output, but I think Terra Fire could be would be huge in this matchup, would be absolutely massive. Because the issue is, with the Hisuian Typhlosion, like, I can't even click, like, close combat. You know, it's like, I could click non-boosted Rage Fist. And I'm also Terra Grass on my Annihilate, so I can't get Rage Powdered. So this is just about as bad as it gets, I would say. This seems like a very odd bring. What I have brought here is very, very odd bring, but I do think this is actually, I can't believe I forgot to mention this in the beginning of the video. But this is actually, I think, the worst matchup, but honestly, I'm always happy to, oh. Sorry, that's not what I expected. I'm always happy to be able to, oops, I put my Whimsicott, I swear there's a Whimsicott there. There she is. Sorry, there he is. I'm always happy to, especially if it's a team I built, I'm always happy to talk about and kind of show the shortcomings of the team, especially because I do not feel this is a finished product yet. Is this Trick Room Whimsicott? Is this Trick Room Whimsicott? We have to ask ourselves the important questions here. No. Okay, but this is, no, it's probably bad. Hold on. Well, I guess if it's only bad if they... No, it's bad. I should have Tailwinded, but... Oof. Okay. I'm still fast on the Torkoal. Mad. So now I actually can Tailwind. Okay, this was okay. This was okay, and I feel like it covered for Trick Room Whimsicott. Oh. Okay, so they're gonna eject button themselves out, right? That's what it should be on a team like this. Yep. So the reason I went for that play, one, I've played maybe too much best of one, where it's like when if I see a team like this, I'm like, that could very easily be Trick Room on the whim. Because, like, you have Blood Moon, you have P2, you have a Torkoal, like, I've played against Trick Room Whimsicott, I played against Trick Room Ghost Horse, I played against Trick Room Fluttermane, like, I've definitely seen these very fast Pokemon click Trick Room. So I do not believe there is a way out for me here. I guess you bring your Torkoal, huh? If I can get enough damage to where I can click something with the Annihilate, maybe we can cook. Does this just protect Earthquake? Again, I just don't really have a swap for that. I am max speed but modest, right? Yeah, yeah, okay. I'm actually gonna go Blood Moon. Okay, you protect. I like that protect for my opponent. If for whatever reason... But the thing is, I don't want to KO the Torkoal. I know it's weird, but I actually don't really want to KO the Torkoal here. I guess they could also be max speed, I just don't think that they are. Yeah, that's gonna do actually way more than I thought it would, excuse you. But I will have an extra turn of Tailwind. Ba, 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 ba. They probably are Terra Ghost, which is the problem here, right? I'm gonna go Annihilate. And I guess the question is, do I click Close Combat? Because I kind of think I do. I could also go Terra... No, I don't think I go Terra Grass, but I'm gonna click Close Combat here. And I'm gonna click Hyper Voice. They have 2 more turns. Okay. Okay, I just get this close combat then. So, no Terra is really, really big here. Boom! Huge. Are they max speed? The big question here is, are you max speed? Not fast enough. Big. Big turn, big turn, big turn, big turn, big swing. Okay. Big swing, big swing. The issue is, I still don't think I can win this game. I think I get absolutely tossed to Typhlosion. Yep, so they do know I'm Scarf. They know I'm AV. Nothing crazy there. This is their last turn of Tailwind, though. This comes down to what... I think I can do this, though. I think, okay, they are gonna Terra. This should be Terra Fire. I wish I clicked Close Combat. I wish I was brave enough to click Close Combat there. And I probably should have, actually. Because I just think it's, like, probably the better play. Oh, Helping Hand, okay. Oof, the Torque will live. Unfortunate, but I actually think I can still get away with this. I do think I can still get away with this. Because I have 1 more turn of Tailwind, right? But to make it this close, like, truly this team does not have an answer to this. Like, I do not have an answer to this. So, it's still going to be close here. I have 1 more turn of Tailwind. Still Harsh Sunlight. My last Respects is gonna do damage here. This is gonna come down to, are they Scarf, are they Specs? I guess I don't need to Terra then. Yeah, I guess in case they're Shadow Ball, but I think, like, regardless if they Shadow Ball, I still lose. So I will go for this. I will go for this. I do think my opponent played this quite nicely, and I wish I was just brave enough to Close Combat into the Typhlosion, thinking that they would Terra to get the damage. Okay. Are we okay. Do we have a chance here? Do we have a chance? If this is Grass Move Torkoal, they have gotten me. Okay, it's Overheat. In the Sun, like, we'll still take damage, but not close to enough. Not close to enough! Hey! Let's go! So I think, like, this is a really bad matchup, right? If you look at my team, I have no way to switch up the weather. I have 1 Pokemon that resists fire, but will still get bodied to many fire attacks, and can't use water attacks in the sun. Like, I just think... But we were still able to find a way out just with, like, damage. But I do think this is an example, like, I didn't need Terra Water here. I didn't need the Terra Water. I do think this is an example. I do think I played turn 1 very well. The ability to stagger my Tailwinds, I think, was huge. Like, literally, that's what won me the game, because I was able to click a huge Last Respects into their Typhlosion on the last turn of Tailwind. Because I'm not Scarf, I'm Goggles. So I think, like, that was a very, very smart play and a very good play that did end up winning me the game there. Additionally, oh, I was gonna say something else. Additionally, I do think that game was a perfect example. I didn't need to click Terra Fire. Sorry, I didn't need to click Terra Water on my fish, so I think I probably should be Terra Fire on my Blood Moon, just so that I do have a way to maybe not get super KO'd to, like, all fire moves, but very, very, very happy with how that one went. And I think I will do one more Yeah, what the heck? Let's do one more for today. Ooh, cool team. Cool team. It's like 4... It's like 1, 2, 3... 3 extremely common mons, a Sinistra, which is gaining more ground, a Arcanine, which I do find really cool, and then there is that, I almost called it a metronome. Oh my gosh, Metagross. It's been so long since I've seen a Metagross, I couldn't even think of Metagross's name. Very cool team, though. Very, very cool team. Okay. This actually might be an Annihilate Bleed. This is possible double Intimidate. Like, I think I almost have to go the Annihilate Bleed. But I don't really like going Mouse with Annihilate. Like, does Annihilate Golden go clear? Or maybe, like, Annihilate Ursa? This one's actually tough. This one is really, really tough. I'm gonna go Annihilate Golden Go. I don't know if I've literally ever led this, but what the heck, let's try it. No, I timed out. I didn't get my fun lead, no! Okay, unfortunate, my own fault. My own fault. I was too caught, great card. I was too caught off guard by the, Metagross. As you do. This is actually weirdly a fine lead. This is weirdly kind of an okay lead, I think. I guess the question is, like, do I just rip Terra here? Let me see what the timeout order is. Oof, yikes. Don't like that. Honestly, both of these mons are a problem, so I am gonna go for it. I don't really want them to get Trick Room. So I will do this. I think I'm just going for it. They could also be the Stomping move, which would be incredibly bad for me. Incredibly bad for me. But I think I can maybe get away with this. Like, I think I just have to rely on getting damage. Oof, we see a Terra. What Terra's coming out here? Is like Terra Fire? On the cup? Terra Water on the cup? Terra Water, that's fine by me. I can absolutely live with this. I still think I just get a really gross amount of damage. No fake out, so I'll take it. That's actually not bad. Not bad. Get him! Oof! Oh. That really went down. Okay, that's great for me because that is one of their best answers into... my fish. They do Trick Room. I guess the question is, do I keep them honest in Encore? Do I keep them honest in Encore this next turn? They should bring in their Incineroar if they have it, I would say. But getting rid of Rillaboom is a very big deal. Actually, Metagross, that's really interesting. Okay. Grassy Seed is very cool to see. I'm gonna Encore and swap into my Annihilate, I think. Because this, if they swap out, then this means I should also... Okay, yep. Okay. I still don't mind this Encore, though. Bear. Cool. I will go into my Annihilate. This is looking dire, though. This is looking very not good. But this is still fine, I think. Oh. Okay, but I actually just super got away with that turn, so that was huge. That was huge. I think I'm gonna do this. Get a Hyper Voice. This Endeavor, okay, they actually did KO the Whim, but now I just got a close combat off, so I am feeling like that was okay for me. Like, they already Terra'd, so I don't have to worry about Surprise Terra Ghost or anything like that. Huge. Okay. I assume they are AV. We didn't see Lorb recoil, right? This may just be too much Trick Room to get through, but let me think. That's actually only 2. Okay, hold on. Let me think. Is this right? No, I don't think that's right. I do think I'm gonna click close combat, though. Oh. Okay, they actually just clicked that. And they get a crit, which is unfortunate, but that's fine, I think. Because now, I think I can stall out Trick Room good enough. This also gets redirected. Yeah. Okay. I guess the question is, do I stall Trick Room good enough? And I think the answer actually might be no. Okay, hold on, no. It's not fully over. It's not good. It's certainly not good, but it's definitely not fully over either. I'm gonna go Last Respects and make it rain. It could be Shadow Ball, actually. I'm gonna double into, okay, they do body press. Huge live! Okay, they matcha, and they gotcha. Ooh, the Basque dodges. That was never gonna KO the Basque. Just to be real, okay, so I don't live that. Just to be real, that was never gonna KO the Basque. But I was worried about a burn. I was definitely worried about a burn. Okay, let me see if this gets the KO. Does. Okay. Grassy Terrain should be just about over, right? So there, Matcha Gotcha will no longer be... Yeah, Matcha Gotcha no longer boosted. I guess the problem would have been they would have gotten so much health back. They would have gotten... I don't think Basque ever goes down, but they would have gotten so much health back that maybe a Last Respects wouldn't KO. But we just get to pick up the KO and then win the game. So we definitely got a little bit lucky there. I'm trying to think. The Encore turn I definitely could have played better, but I also don't mind keeping them honest in that situation. I think swapping in my Annihilate was good. I dodged the body press, which I didn't even know I was going to be dodging. I think maybe the turn where they went Hyper Voice and Psychic Fangs, I could have swapped in my Golden Go, I think I could have swapped in Golden Go. I certainly would have lived the double, I definitely would have taken damage, right? But it's 2 resisted hits, and it's their AV Blood Moon, so I definitely would have taken the hits, and then I would have had my Golden Go, and then I still would have had my Scarf Annihilate in the back. So maybe instead of just losing Annihilate and then having to swap in my Golden Go and not being able to protect last turn Trick Room. So maybe that was the better play, because that game feels like I definitely could have played it cleaner. That's gonna be my last game for the tour. I am kind of curious where I'm sitting. Okay. Yeah, 4 games. 4 games, 4 wins, number 6, 1560. I'm pretty happy with that. I really feel like I was able to show off the power of the team today, which is always a really, really good feeling. Like I said, Sun is really tough, and I think maybe, yeah, Sun's really tough, so I think Fire, Blood Moon could be the way to go, for that matchup. Thank you, Chuppa, for kind of showing the power of that. But that's gonna be it from me today. Thank you all so much for watching. I very much do appreciate it. If you did enjoy this battle content, hello, who is this? Please feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out. I just want to say such a massive thank you for all the love on my recent YouTube videos. I have been just genuinely so excited to make the content. I've been having a great time talking about teams, talking about the meta, talking about anti-meta picks, all this kind of stuff. It has really, really been inspiring me to make more content, so thank you all so much for all the love on that. I really do appreciate it. That's gonna be it from me, so I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye!